Hey guys, what's up? It's Jackson Legend here, and today I'm here with another Minecraft Redstone tutorial. And in this week's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build an automatic cow farm for your Minecraft Factions or SkyBlock world. This will work in any version as long as you have comparators and some basic redstone things. Okay. So, in this farm, we have some basic things that you'll definitely need. So, if your server doesn't have these spawners, sadly this will not work. But most factions and Skyblock servers do. But if it doesn't, make sure to go check out my other cow farm tutorial, which uses no spawners at all, but is slightly less efficient because spawners do increase the spawn rate. Other than that, there is only one other thing that you need to be aware of, and that is head drops. Normally, if you kill a cow with, say, a sword or an axe on a faction server, it will drop its head. But when it's killed by an environmentally caused thing, like, say, fall damage or burning, it will not drop a head. But on some servers, very rare, I haven't noticed it much, it will drop heads when killed by lava. And that means this item sorter system that I've attached, so it's super easy to see what you need to where's where, will break because all the heads will clog up because sometimes they're stackable, sometimes they're not stackable, so it glitches out a bit. So that means you will have to remove this item sorter system and just have to sort it out yourself. I will show you how to build it without the item sorter system and with the item sorter system. But other than that, it is all reasonably easy to build and reasonably resource efficient. Okay, so let's get into the item list. For this build, I'm not including some of the accessories like these item frames or the lanterns, because those are up to you to add. You will need 122 glass, 16 chests, 16 hoppers, 2 cow spawners, 2 light source blocks, so this can be glowstone, lamps, lanterns, whatever you want, 30 building blocks, that is redstone building blocks like these concrete back here, 4 sticky pistons, 8 repeaters, 4 redstone torches, 4 comparators, 8 redstone dust, 4 pressure plates, building blocks for the floor, so these are like here, unless you already have these placed depending on where you're building this, so that is optional as well, 4 signs, 4 lava, and 80 placeholder blocks, so these need to be stackable because they're going inside of this. And you'll also need 6 leather and 6 steak, so that's the cooked beef. It looks like that. Okay, let's start by setting out our floor. So the bit we're going to start, we need hoppers and chests, because we are going to be starting by placing in these chests here. I'm going to be building this saying that the ground floor level here, this grass, is where your floor is, so you're just going to place your chest directly on top of that. But over here, I have it in a slab just so you can see the redstone clearly. Okay, let's start by placing 4 chests sideways like this. Now remember, if you are in a version that you can't place 2 normal chests next to each other, you'll need to have 8 trap chests and 8 regular chests. But if not, then you can do something like this. So from the front, your 4 chests, your 4 double chests should look like this. So now that you've done that, go around to the back and place 4 hoppers going into them, and repeat the same sort of chest system. Like this. And again, place 4 hoppers going into those. So this is what you should have so far. For this next part, grab out your redstone torches, your building blocks, your hoppers, your comparators, your redstone dust, and your repeaters. Start by placing 4 orange concrete blocks directly on top of these top chests, like this. Then come to the back and place hoppers going into them, and then break those temporary blocks. Then place a orange concrete block on either side of this 2 block middle, and place 2 hoppers going into it. Oop, sorry, a bit of lag there. There we go, like that. Once you've done that, break that block and place 2 hoppers going facing the other way. So it should look like this. Once you have done that, place, coming 1 block diagonally down from these bottom hoppers, place 4 concrete blocks or building blocks. Then place 4 redstone torches directly on the side of them, so they should be under the hoppers, locking them. Now that you've done that, place 4 repeaters going into the back of these blocks, with some more blocks behind them, with redstone dust on top of them like this. Then place a 2x4 square covering the top like this, and 4 more redstone dust. That should have used up all of your redstone dust. Now place 4 comparators facing the other way, just like that, so the back is coming out of these middle hoppers. So this is what it should look like. Make sure you've got these hoppers set up the right way, so these 2 are facing that way and these 2 are facing that way. These 2 are facing left and one's facing right, because otherwise this sorting system won't work. Now that you've done that, it's time to hop on to the next bit. Okay, for this next bit, you're going to need your 80 placeholder blocks. You'll need all of those in your hotbar. Maybe for easeability, sort them out into groups of 20, 6 leather, and 6 steak. Now these placeholder blocks have to be stackable. Okay, so start by opening the first hopper, this first middle hopper on one of your chests. Place 3 of your steak or leather into this into the first slot, like this. I'm gonna have this as steak. So this one will now be the steak chest. Now place 20 sand or placeholder blocks, I'm using sand, in these last 4 slots. By holding left click and dragging, it should be sorted into groups of 5, and 1 steak or leather, depending on what you've put in there, should drop down. Now repeat this for all of the next ones. I'm gonna have my 2 steak next to each other and my 2 leather next to each other. Oop, I had 1 too many sand. There we go. Put that one away. Okay, so now you can see all of these comparators are turned on and you have 1 leather or 1 steak in each of these very bottom hoppers. So that is the sorting system now complete. It's time to work on the lava and glass tube area. Okay, so let's start on this lava and glass tube area, but before we do that, like I've done over here, feel free to add in some item frames to put in your leather and steak. Okay, for this next bit, you're going to need glass, your signs, and of course, your lava. Lava. Like this. Start by placing a some sort of temporary block, this can be dirt or anything, and then place glass on it and create a wrap around these hoppers that is 1 block high. Just like this. Then break these temporary blocks. Then go up another 2. Like this. So you should have a total of 3 high. Then, while standing on top of this glass, on the middle block of this row here, place your signs. You don't need to put anything in them, just place them and click done. Once you've done that, place your 4 buckets of lava directly on top. So this is what it should look like. Okay, now go out the rest of your glass and go up another 10 up on top of this glass on all of the sides except for the back. The back is the side which has our redstoning on it. So go up 10 high. Eight, 9, 10, and then just like that. So that is another 10 high on all the sides except for the back. So that means we should have a total of 13. You can check that if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, now on this very back side, only go up another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like that. So that means this side should be 3 blocks below the rest. So 1, 2, 3, and then there we go. Yep, it is. Now it's time to work on the redstone that pushes the cow into the lava and cooks it. Okay, for this part you're going to need your sticky pistons, your repeaters, your pressure plates, your building blocks, your glass, your 2 spawners, and your light source blocks. I'm using sea lanterns. Oh, you'll also need some grass, my bad. It has to be grass because cows only spawn on grass blocks. Okay, start by placing 4 grass along this top layer of glass here. Grass and glass, very similar things. Now come 1 block back on each side with your orange concrete or building blocks like this. And place a repeater on them with 2 pressure plates in front of them. Just like that. So when you step on the pressure plate, it should power the repeater. Now, place a block going like going, that the repeater goes into like this, one diagonally up, and continue this along. So you should have something like that. Once you've done that, place a piston on top of all the blocks facing inwards, with a block on their face. Just like that. Now, place 2 glass coming out of the sides here, and 1 light source block on top like that. So that means if you have a torch here, if you have a torch, you'll have to place a different block a torch that can be placed on, and then place your torch directly on top of that, if you don't have any sea lanterns or glowstone or something like that. Same with a lantern. Okay, now that you've done that, it's time to place in our spawners. Place them in these 2 empty spots here, while you want to sort of stand up on the top here, because otherwise you'll get pushed into this area. Stand up on the top here, place your 2 cow spawners, and then place your 2 pressure plates and your 2 repeaters directly on top of those spawners. So that is what it should look like, and your cow should instantly start falling and dying. And their drops should be sorted into our chest. So we have leather, leather, and then steak and steak. Just like that. So now you have a fully automatic cow farm. That is going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new. And remember, stay carbonated.